obviously, we are going with an Exedy twin plate clutch. The reason we chose that over the Nismo is the Nismo is only rated for 500 Newton meters and the Exedy is rated for like 650. So that's like an extra 100, 200 horsepower. So one, no worries about slipping. Two, if we ever upgrade power, which I'm sure at some point we will, I don't have to really buy another clutch. Two, I can just buy, well, three, I can just buy another set of pucks, or I guess flywheel, not flywheel, clutch material discs, and use the same pressure plate and everything. Don't have to buy another $2,000 clutch. So buy once, cry once. I'm crying. That one hurt. But look how freaking pretty it is. Like, I don't understand why they make them so freaking beautiful and you never see them. Like, this is the purple that I wanted for that. And it's just so beautiful. It's so crazy. But we have to put this on the motor and then put that in. We also got a new, that's the bearing for this. I bought just in case. But I cleaned this up, so we got to put some grease on here. And then I cleaned this up too. So we need to put the new throwout bearing on, which I just threw. Nice, Caleb. So, and then this is really self-explanatory. It just goes in there like so. Behind this, so you gotta take that fork off, or yeah, you gotta take that fork off, and then this goes behind it. And when you press your clutch in, this goes like this into there, and then that'll snap in. We had a really bad time getting the old clutch off, and it's because it's a pull style clutch, and you have to release this. So that would be locked in. You have to release this out of there, which therefore would release your throwout bearing and allow you to disengage it. So keep in mind that if you're ever taking one of these off, because I destroyed the OEM one. Granted, it's 30 years old, so it was time to replace it anyways. But yeah, these are also discontinued. Fun fact. And I got the last one at Dynasty, so shout out to Dynasty. But if you can find old new stock, that's the part number. Hi, Colt. Hi, Colt. Interrupted, as always. Yeah. Sit. Sit. Big old Colt. Ah, come on, Colt. Ah! You said you could help, Colt. Thanks. Best helper. In case you have any questions on how to do this, there's a cotter pin, which is right there. It goes through this hole. That hole, and that keeps that in there. All you do is take that out, release this, and everything drops out, and then you can swap this in and out. This is only directional, and the reason asking for saying is because if you have a pull style clutch, your slave cylinder is going to sit here and push out this way into this divot. If you flip this over like so, obviously it's not going to work. So you really can't mess it up. But got to grease this. You have to grease this. You got to grease this slightly, not a lot, just enough so it to slide in and out. And then you also have to grease this, that, and put some in there so whenever the slave cylinder is pushing against that, it's not breaking anything. So nice and easy, but let's do it. Essentially like that. That's how it mounts. That's new. This is new. Used, and we're using the cotter pin because it's fun. So that's how you do that. What I had to do is go with a fluid ampener harmonic balancer, and the reason we decided to do that is price point is like $500. The ATI one is like about that, but more, and they're like 1,000 horsepower. Plus, they're not an OEM fit. They're either plus or minus the drive, so you need a different belt. This one should be a plug and play, and it's plenty enough for what we need. We don't need a 1,000 horsepower one, and I was recommended this a lot by a lot of people. It's heavy. So what we have to do now, also wearing fresh new Nitto hat, thank you Nitto, and also go buy a shirt and support. They're like 20 bucks. It's not that bad. Now we have to put in an OEM Woodruff key into the crank snout, and then press on that harmonic bouncer with an ARP bolt. This is not an ARP bolt, this is the OEM one. I have to find the ARP one, so let's go. Alright, we have the new ARP bolt, and part number for it is 102-2501. And as you can see, it says Nissan. This will focus, and this won't focus. There we go. RB26, and it's just nicer. It's a forever bolt, and it's ARP, so you know it's good. We gotta put the fastener lube on the washer itself, on this face, and on the threads. So let's get this open. Put the Woodruff key in, and then put this harmonic bouncer on. We got the Fluidine harmonic bouncer on, torqued to like 300 foot-pounds, 300 something. Lovely. And then now we're putting this in. So we got jack this up, and then put this in, slide this in, lower it back down. It is on a Harbor Freight jack stand, so please don't fall off.